Hello, I'm Charlie Oppler, your 2020 President-elect of the National Association of Realtors. And as restrictions begin to ease around the country, the pandemic is still very much alive. So this week, I'd like to share some safety precautions with you as our members get back to work. Number one, are we out of the woods yet? Absolutely not. Different parts of the country have experienced different levels of the virus. The pandemic is still very much an issue for all of us as we get back to business. Our members should be concerned about their clients as well as their own safe being. There's a number of precautions that we have to look at. We need to make sure that we know what's happening in our own marketplaces. Monitor your local data, know what's happening in your marketplace, and know what you should be doing. Safety is always the first priority, and it's real important for our members to be consistent with their actions every single time. When we look at the real estate transaction, it has many components. There's a before, a during, and an after. At all levels, safety has to remain paramount. One of the safety precautions as you go through the process of preparing a property for a showing is to be ready each and every time to limit the amount of contact. Virtual showings, virtual tours, and the virtual word, if you will, is now part of our everyday process of transacting real estate. And that, I think, is a real indication of how we're going to protect the consumers, limit the amount of showings, and let them look at properties before they come out to make a decision on which property would be best for them and their families. Coexisting with COVID is what I see happening for probably the rest of 2020 and into 2021. So if you're going out to preview a property, wear your gloves, wear your mask, keep your social distance. We've given our sellers guidelines to turn lights on, open closets, and to limit the amount of touching that goes on inside of properties. And even after the transaction, when you're doing inspections, every step of the transaction, every step of the process needs to be with safety in mind. NAR has developed a detailed list of guidelines as you go through the process of working with buyers and sellers. As we get back to business, your attention to detail and taking every precaution stays paramount. For more information on what we discussed or other questions you may be having, please go to nar.realtor/coronavirus. Be smart, be safe, be diligent, and most importantly, be well. Thank you very much.